What's up, everyone? My name's Eric Davis. We are here live at 2018 San Diego Comic-Con. I am with the director and the cast of one of 2019's most anticipated films, Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Yeah. Welcome to Comic-Con.
Thank you.
How's it going? Thanks for coming in. How would you describe the vibe in Godzilla, King of the Monsters, both in terms of how it's a continuation of the 2014 movie and Kong Skull Island to a certain degree, but then also separates itself as its own thing from those two films?
I like to think the film honors all previous Godzilla and kaiju films, going back to Beast from 20,000 Fathoms, all the way up to Gareth's movie and Skull Island. What I think we're doing a little bit differently is that we're trying to bring the mythic aspect. The idea that these giant monsters aren't just giant monsters, but thousands of years ago, we considered them gods. And so they're sort of trying to reclaim the Earth as their own, which obviously causes a conflict.
Now, what's interesting is in the 2014 Godzilla, they keep Godzilla away for a while, kind of play like a Jaws vibe with it. But then Kong, they give you Kong right up front. So are we going to open with just some monster brawls?
Yes.
Is that how we're going to go?
Yeah, we don't hold back in this one.
There's a weird scene where Godzilla is just playing chess with himself, and it's kind of sad, but you're like, okay, I mean, at least I'm seeing the monster.
Yeah, that's the prologue.
Yeah.
You know, he's here.
No.
Slow creep.
Yeah.
Thomas, you're kind of like the connective tissue a little bit, right?
I'm pretty much the titular character without being in the title or really in the movie very much.
You had a moment. You had a moment in the Kong movie, right?
I was a voice on the phone, just because Jordan Vera Roberts is the director of Kong Skull Island, and I go way back when we started together, so he had to just put me in this
Oh, so
in
that's
some
not like
way.
the same character.
No. That would be great, though. That would mean I haven't aged a blink.
But we do bring back one character from Kong Skull Island.
Oh, yeah? Oh,
Yeah.
Which one is that?
You'll have to see the movie.
Oh. All right,
And you can buy your tickets on Fandango.
You can definitely do that when they come out. So, Millie, you are no stranger to being in things with some monster things.
Yes.
You see what I just did there?
Nice.
Well, what can you tell us about who you play in this movie and how it's different and how she's different from anyone you've ever played?
Well, in the movie, I actually speak compared to any other project. Not hinting to what, Stranger Things or anything. But yeah, I do speak. I have quite a few lines, which is great. So yeah, so that was a challenge to kind of, transition into actually like having words. And yeah, no, it was fun, I think, compared to like Stranger Things, we actually manually made monsters like with costumes. Yeah. And then, with this movie, everything was like tennis balls and like, tape. And so, it was very different in that aspect. Huh?
We had one tooth.
Yeah.
There you go.
Huge tooth.
Yeah,
There's some
there we go.
practical effects.
One huge tooth. Oh yeah, I remember that. But it was really fun and yeah, very different though.
Now, Vera, Monarch is the connective tissue between these three movies. And I believe your character has something to do with Monarch.
Yes, she's a paleobiologist that works for the company.
Okay.
And she's really keen on preserving these monsters and protecting them. And every day is Bring Your Child to Work Day.
Well, you're mother and daughter.
Yes. As you can see, brown eyes and blue eyes. Right, we look very alike.
And so, O'Shea, and then how do you factor into the film? Are you a Monarch employee? Are you a monster fighter?
Yeah, yes to both, kinda. I'm really just a pawn in the whole grand scheme of things. But, nobody really... In monster movies, the soldiers kind of get the worst job because I got to be down there next to, like, the feet and things while the monsters are fighting. But I'm the senior officer. I'm the chief warrant officer in the special forces team that's ran by Monarch, and we are G team, and we are the grunt work, and it gets pretty dangerous in my line of work.
Saliva raining down.
Yeah.
Monster saliva.
Is that blood?
Monster sludge.
It's pretty sticky.
Thomas, what can you say about who you play?
My character, Sam Coleman, is the communications liaison for Monarch, the organization that represents the monsters and the government. So I got to deal with those bigwigs in Washington.
Well, speaking of the monsters, we bring in 3 iconic Godzilla monsters to this one: Mothra, Rodan, King Ghidorah. And so, how are they different from how we've seen them previously? Did you kind of soup them up a little bit, or?
Yeah, we modernized them. Gareth did such a great job redesigning Godzilla in the first one and making him feel like he was an actual product of nature. You know, there's a lot of reptilian features and scales. We did the same thing with these. We took the same basic silhouettes of the original characters so they'd be recognizable and just sort of made them, we upgraded them. You know, gave them a sort of more modern interpretation so that they felt like they actually could have crawled out of the earth.
And are they sort of like, are you in different cities? You know, I know like sometimes the cities in these movies become characters too. So are you able to say what cities you're in, you're fighting?
Honestly, we travel the world. We're in Antarctica, we're in China, we are in Boston. Yeah, Boston's
Mexico.
gonna get it.
I'm a
Finally.
Yankee
Mexico,
fan, so we
yeah.
can say the Red
Boston
Sox
was
Stadium.
in
maybe.
Yeah, it's in so many different. Like we're in jungles. We're underwater. I mean, it's a global adventure.
Right on. So, Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Godzilla's King of the Monsters. If I was going to come and hang out with your crew, with your friends, and say, what are you king of? What are you queen of? What would they say, Millie?
Oh.
What do you like? Like, I'm king of like trash reality TV. That
Oh,
I watch too much.
I could second that. No, queen of, I don't know, what, I would have to say reality TV. I love Keeping Up with the Kardashians, so there you go.
I'm a Bachelor
Queen
fan,
of Keeping
you
Up
know,
with the Kardashians.
Tom, you
Such a
king of the Bachelor fan.
Well, I am Bachelor Nation, but I don't know if I'm king of it. I don't know. I'm king of looking at the ground and drawing my latest Dungeons and Dragons character. That's, you know, being inside.
Here,
I'm queen of crafting.
I like that.
I'm a crafter. I make shit.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that sounds way better than what I'm about to say.
What are you about to say?
I'm for sure king of the video games.
Yeah.
And or king of the Los Angeles Lakers.
Tell him what you told me about. He left his PlayStation
Oh yeah,
on
I
pause.
left my PlayStation on pause because they assured me I'd be back in Los Angeles by 6/7.
Really? So today, so you're playing.
I'm playing
you pause
right now.
the game.
What are you
I'm gonna
playing?
run down to
What are you
Comic-Con.
Well, get,
NBA 2K. I just got LeBron James. I'm playing with LeBron James every day until we see the real one.
do you play Fortnite as well?
Oh yeah, but Fortnite I can't pause.
You can't pause Fortnite.
Can't pause
No, you
Fortnite.
can't, no.
Fortnite is too
Everything
abusive.
Is like, yeah, wow.
He knows what's up.
No, I go way back. I go to like NHL '95 days.
Oh
like
wow,
That game,
Red Wings.
love it. So as we kind of wrap up, how do you think this film is going to surprise fans the most? People who are Godzilla fans, seen the Godzilla movies, they're going to go see this. What do you think they're going to be surprised about? What do you want them talking about when they walk out of the theater?
Well,
Action.
I think, like, personally, like, it also brings youth to the table, and I think that younger.
Shaw, underrated.
Real smooth.
No, but I think, you know, like, teenagers my age can kind of watch it and think, oh, like, that's really cool, and that the character and that she can kind of kick ass as well. So I think that's really exciting, and it brings youth into the movie, which is cool.
Right on.
Yeah, you're gonna fall in love with the characters. You're gonna fall in love with the monsters.
The three-headed monster. I want to follow Ghidorah.
Yeah.
You want to fall in love with a three-headed monster?
I kind of.
He might have something to say about that. Yeah.
You
He
can't
may.
fall in love with. You have to one head at a time.
Yeah.
Right, right.
One,
I'm
because
gonna
they
take the middle
all
head
have
first.
they have all different
They do.
personalities.
They do, actually, yeah.
But Godzilla King of the Monsters comes out next summer, May 2019. Go see it. Thanks for coming by. Enjoy
Thank
Comic-Con.
you.
Enjoy your Hall H experience. I can't wait for you guys to have a good time.
Thanks, Eric.
Thank you.
It's lit.